Many thanks for staying with us on the newsroom. I am Kanu. The Nigerian Medical Association has called for an emergency meeting of its members. The meeting is set to be over the ultimatum on strike issued by the association to the federal government. The NMA had given the federal government a 21-day ultimatum to address the issues raised by the resident doctors, the Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria and other affiliates weeks after the National Association of Resident Doctors went on strike. The meeting is scheduled to take place on October 2nd in Abuja. The Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria in Ogun State has suspended its strike action embarked upon on August 11th. The JUSIN suspended the strike on Thursday shortly after a meeting between officials of the state government led by the Secretary to the state government Tokunbo Talabi and the leadership of the union led by the state chairman Tajuddin Edun. The workers had accused the state government of shortchanging its members and demanded full payment of their salaries. Confirming the suspension, Edun directed all members of the union to resume work fully on Monday. The House of Representatives has resolved to investigate how classified government documents get to the public, describing the leakage as an act of sabotage. The decision followed a unanimous adoption of a motion moved by Babatunde Adejare at a plenary on Thursday. According to Adejare, the recurring incidents of leakage of classified security documents to the public through various social media platforms was jeopardizing the fight against insurgency, banditry and other crimes in the country. Sequel to the adoption, the House mandated the Committee on National Security and Intelligence to carry out a detailed investigation on the matter and report back within 2 weeks for further legislative action. And children under the age of 2 are not getting the food or nutrients they need to thrive and grow well, leading to irreversible developmental harm, a new report by United Nations Children's Fund UNICEF has revealed. In a communique on the issue, UNICEF said the situation has a tendency to get much worse under COVID-19. The UNICEF report indicates that the pandemic is contributing to the ongoing nutrition crisis among the world's youngest, which has shown a little sign of improvement in the last 10 years. And in business, Minister of Communication and Digital Economy Issa Pantami says the federal government is set to deploy the 5th generation cellular networks by January 2022. The minister, while speaking at a town hall meeting in Maiduguri, Borno State, noted that the 5G technology would boost surveillance against criminal elements vandalizing public assets across the country. He said the outages were caused by fiber cuts, access denial and theft, leading to service disruption in the affected areas. Meanwhile, the Federal Executive Council FEC earlier in the month approved the deployment of 5G network for Nigeria's digital economy. And former South African President Jacob Zuma is back at home after he was discharged from the hospital. Zuma was admitted to a military hospital last month outside prison for an undisclosed illness and underwent surgery. He had handed himself over to prison in July after being sentenced to 15 months in prison for failing to attend an inquiry into corruption during his presidency. He was granted a medical parole earlier this month and is now expected to serve the rest of his jail time at home following his hospital release. And now in sports, UEFA has doubled prize money for the 2022 Women's European Championship in England. The continent's governing body for football announced on Thursday. The development of women's football is in the spotlight and pushes by FIFA to radically reshape the men's international calendar by staging the World Cup every 2 years, alternating with continental championships. The Euro in England was due to be staged this year but was put back by 12 months to avoid clashing with the men's Euro 2020 after the pandemic forced it to be postponed by 12 months. And that's the latest update on the newsroom. To join us in the next hour for more updates. Many thanks for watching.